What's up, guys? So today, my wife and I and my daughter got invited over to a subscriber of my wife's channel or a viewer of her channel, invited us over to his apartment in Piantini so my daughter can go over and play in the pool with his daughter, and us adults can either get in the pool, I guess, or we can just sit around, talk a little shit, maybe eat a little something, I know drink a little something, and you know, smoke on a good stick. And I'm talking about cigars, that's all your boy smoke. So before I head out over there, I'm gonna stop by the liquor store. I'm gonna pick up me some Leyenda, cause that's what I like. I like that Leyenda. I don't wanna show up over there and these people drinking whiskey, man. I can't drink no whiskey, man. I did that one time, showed up over somebody's house, said, man, I got something to drink. Showed up over there and they had whiskey. Man, I couldn't drink no whiskey, man. I don't know how y'all be drinking that whiskey. Y'all better get on that Leyenda, all right? So let's get out of here and we gonna talk once we get there, all right? All right, guys, so we are here at the apartment, and guys, we're in Piantini. This view is absolutely insane of the city. I'm gonna turn the camera on and let you see this view. That's that new Marriott right there on Lincoln. That's Naco way back over there in that we call it in the South, over there, yonder. Let's take a look at this. So we just gonna sit over here and have a good time real quick, drink a couple drinky drinks. I'm gonna chat with you guys too, man. Got a little something on my mind, you know, ain't nothing too deep. While we talk, I let y'all enjoy that nice view back there. You know, if our apartment had a small pool like this up there and like you see over here, a jacuzzi like that, that apartment right there would be perfect. When they was building apartments back then, I guess they wasn't putting pools in them, but now they building these new towers with pools. But hey, I tell you, we need something like this on our rooftop. I'm gonna turn around and let you see what it looked like the whole outside. And there's everybody right there. All right, guys, so I'm taking a little break from the group, man, and just come over here off to the side to kind of chat with you. I don't really have nothing pressing on my mind. Well, yesterday I was thinking about a comment I received, and I just kind of want to address it, man. And it's not that, you know, it bothers me or anything like that. I don't want people to think that, man. But a lot of times people like to intentionally misunderstand you for whatever reason. But this comment that I received, and to be honest with you, I was gonna make a video about this, but not addressing this comment, but just making a video about it just to kind of clarify. But the comment was basically like, why are you trying to get people to move to Dominican Republic? And number one, let me say this, I'm not trying to get anybody to move anywhere. I don't care what any of you guys move. It doesn't matter to me. It's not gonna change my life one bit. I'm gonna still be doing the same thing I'm doing now, which is enjoying my life. So I'm not trying to get anybody to move. My purpose of my channel is I'm showing you guys my experience of me moving to Dominican Republic and my lifestyle while I'm here. You can't find a video nowhere that says, hey, you need to come here and live this lifestyle. I'm not gonna tell anybody. I don't know what anybody you know, what their anybody's ambitions, what their goals, or what they like. Matter of fact, I get a lot of people all the time. Well, not a lot of people, but on my Facebook page, I get people that always ask me. They'll say, "Man, I need to come to the Dominican Republic. You may make it seem like it's this and that, it's this and that." And I'm like, no, I ain't making it seem like it's nothing. I'm just showing you what I do. And that may not translate the same way for you as it translate for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people that's over in, you know, in other countries like the Philippines and Thailand and Brazil and Colombia, and I look at their channels and I'm like, man, that's cool. It look cool over there. But just because they're having what they call their life experience and their enjoyment doesn't mean that it's going to translate for me. I got to know the type of person I am to determine whether it'll translate for me. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when I see, you know, some of those channels in certain places, I don't think it's gonna translate the same way for me because I know what I like and I know the type of person I am. So I'm smart enough to be able to figure that out. But I enjoy watching other people enjoy themselves in different countries because we've always been told that America is the end all be all. And I've already said it's not the end all be all. But there's life in other countries. So I don't want you to ever look at my channel and say, hey, I'm telling you to come here. Man, Dominican Republic may not be for you. I've been coming here since 2000, I think 8 or 9. I can't remember. I always say 2008 or 9, but I know it was one of those years. And I understand the culture. I understand the people. And like I say, my wife is Dominican. I've been with her for over 13, 14 years. So I understand and I fit right in with the culture, so it works for me. And another thing this comment said is that you don't tell people how they gonna make money when they over there. You just show them what you're doing. Listen, man, I ain't gotta tell a person shit. If you don't understand that wherever you go on this planet, that you gotta make some money, you gotta figure out how to make some money, then that's on you. Listen, my channel is not for people who lack common sense. I'm not dumbing down my channel for somebody that can't think logical. That's just not me. Go somewhere else with that. That's not my channel. My channel for people, grown ass men that know how to think outside the box, number one, and can understand by just the communication that we're having that I'm not over here clocking in at McDonald's or the Plaza Lama or the La Serena. And I don't have to say in every video how I make my money. I've already put that in a video before. If you want to check out how we're making things happen, how we're living, go back in the archive. It's not up to me to do the research. You do your own research. At the end of the day, man, I ain't trying to persuade nobody to leave nowhere, guys. Stay where you are if that's best for you. But again, I'm just showing you my life experiences as an American expat living abroad. And I'm not gonna apologize because my experiences here have been positive. What you want me to show you? I mean, you want me to show you some negative stuff, man, that ain't even happened to me? If something happened to me bad, trust me, I would show it. But so far, everything that's happened to me over here has been positive. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, I carry myself a certain way. You know, I carry myself with that positive energy. I only focus on prosperity and abundance. So I only expect good things to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? So if you waiting on me to start talking about the ghettos and walking around showing, you know, poverty, man, that shit ain't gonna never happen. I'm not doing that. So if I was you, I wouldn't hold my breath on that. And I'm gonna say this also. I remember when I went back to the US, when we left here in 2015, and I always mention this when the restaurant closed down and I went back to the US without a dime in my pocket in 2016. There was nobody on YouTube talking about Dominican Republic or anything like that once before I left. And maybe they were, but I just wasn't on YouTube at the time. But I would say this, once I started picking up on people living abroad, this was around 2016, maybe early 2017, I used to see these people, man. And I used to watch them, and I'll tell you one of them, Cortez Ross. He used to be in Colombia. Shout out to Cortez. And also Taylor Made Dreams, Russell Taylor. And amongst many other people too, but those are the two main ones that I was watching. And when I looked at them guys, it wasn't like I was saying, oh man, they ain't even really telling nobody how they doing it. I didn't give a damn about none of that. What I liked about what they was doing is, it wasn't even the lifestyle. It was more about the freedom that they was enjoying. And the only thing at that point that registered to me was that. Man, look at this freedom they got. I'm getting back and forth, going to work, clocking in, clocking out. I need to figure out how to live that life that they're living, and that life of freedom. And they were also living it abroad, and I also wanted that. And all I did for the next 5 years was put my head down and work and think about that lifestyle. But this idea that I'm not telling people that they need to work or they gotta have some type of income is just ignorant and ridiculous. But before I go, I wanna say this. I get a lot more positive comments than I do negative comments. And I just wanna say thank you to those people who take the time to send positive energy my way. Cause people who are new to this channel pretty much only know me from being here in DR. But people who know me from my wife's channel saw the grind that me and my wife was on before we even got over here. When we was making videos for about 2.5 years in Fort Lauderdale, sitting at our kitchen table, building up our resume, learning and grinding, you guys understand it. So I want to thank you guys for always sticking with us, always sending that positive energy. Listen, even though I point this type of comment out, I want you to understand, what we get from you guys, man, don't fall on deaf ears, man. We sit around and we talk about that way more than we talk about this bullshit these people are saying, because we know they just simply hate us, man, and they wish they had the life that a lot of people have. And I know that, and I hate to say that because I don't like to sound, I don't like to talk like that or sound like that, because I don't feel like I'm better than anybody. But goddamn, stop hating all the time. Like the famous orator, Emmy Award winner, Golden Globe Award winner, his name was Eddie Murphy. Like he would say,
from my heart, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass.
So until the end, always keep your goals at the forefront of your mind. Always live in the present, because that's the only way you're gonna live your best life. And I'm out. I was gonna end the video, but I can't end the video. It's nighttime and we still out here, guys. Hey, handle our business.